It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A smoke alarm is being credited for saving a family of 5 from tragedy as fire engulfed their home at Fletcher this morning. Fire crews arrived just after 3 o'clock to find smoke issuing from the ground level of the 2-storey brick and tile home in Magnolia Close. They had to use a thermal imaging camera to find the seat of the fire. It's believed an electrical fault in a fan under the stairs sparked the blaze. It's caused severe damage to the lower level, while the second storey was badly damaged by smoke and water. The family of 2 adults and 3 children were not injured. A Hunter mother accused of gross criminal negligence over the death of her daughter has been ordered to stand trial in the Supreme Court, charged with manslaughter. It's alleged the mother, who can't be named for legal reasons, knew her 12-year-old daughter was being physically abused by her stepfather. The Herald reports the woman has pleaded not guilty. The girl's stepfather will also face trial later this year or early 2018, charged with murder. This July, Hunter residents can expect a 50% increase in the wholesale price of electricity. Customers will have to pay up to $400 a year more for power, and residents who are already feeling the impacts of cuts to benefits and pensions will struggle with this the most. Wallsend MP Sonia Hornery says residents who are already struggling with day-to-day expenses don't need such a drastic increase at this time of year.
This winter, there will be people in the Wallsend electorate who will be looking towards not turning their heaters on in extreme cold because they can't afford it. The state government needs to seriously look at this and not blame anybody else but themselves for the fact that electricity prices have risen exponentially and have become a utility that is becoming unaffordable.
A Greens motion to withdraw support for the V8 supercars race in November has been soundly defeated by Newcastle councillors. Greens councillor Therese Doyle last night argued the race would cause harm to East End residents through emissions and noise pollution. However, Labor, Liberal and Independent councillors joined forces to vote against the motion. Waves up to 5 metres are expected to lash the Hunters coastline over the next couple of days. It's prompted a warning from Surf Life Saving New South Wales to all beachgoers and rock fishermen. It comes as we prepare for the coldest day of the year so far, with top temperatures to reach only 18 degrees in some areas. Plans to improve Bernie Goodwin Memorial Park at Morisset have been put forward by Lake Macquarie Council as part of a large 10-year plan detailing future projects coming to the region. New accessible play equipment, footpaths, barbecues and picnic tables will be constructed in a move council hopes will encourage people to get outdoors and lead a healthy lifestyle. Mayor Kay Fraser says the improvements will ensure the elderly and disabled will be able to make use of the outdoor space.
Most important is connecting paths within the park to allow for all ability access and movement within the park. So people who have a disability or our older generation can also be involved and use the Bernie Goodwin Memorial Park. And I'm really big on having people outdoors and having people healthy, having areas where they can walk.
Sport for our sponsor PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
It looks as though Knights centre Dane Gagai will remain in Newcastle despite plenty of interest from rival clubs. Meanwhile, winger Nathan Ross will press his claim for selection in the City Country clash at Mudgee on May 7 this weekend. The 28-year-old has scored 6 tries in 7 games so far this season and says getting the job done for the Knights is helping to put him in the frame for a representative call-up.
I think if you get picked in these representative games, it shows that you are putting your team first. It shows that you're playing good football week in, week out. And when you play good football week in, week out and you get selected in these representative games, it shows that you're doing your job for your club.
Maitland and Edgeworth have come out on top in NPL catch-up games overnight, with each side notching up 1-0 wins over Western and Jets Youth respectively. And Newcastle's Beck Young and Caitlin Moran have retained their spots in the Gillaroos Rugby League team named yesterday, ahead of the first test against the Kiwis on May 5. And the winning numbers in Wednesday Lotto are 40, 21, 5, 10, 3 and 19, and the supplementaries are 32 and 9. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.